Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Parshas Pekudei in Perek Lametes Pasuk Mem Gimel. The pasuk says, "Vayar Moshe es kol hamlacha v'hinei asu osa kasher tziva Hashem kein asu vayvarech osam Moshe." So the Bnei Yisrael completed the Mishkan. They did it exactly the way Hashem said, and then Moshe gave the Bnei Yisrael a blessing. Rashi explains what was the blessing that Hashem gave. It was Yiratzon shetishresh china b'masei yedechem, that may God bless you with His divine presence in your handiwork. So many commentators ask the question is, what is this additional blessing that Moshe gave them? We already said that when the Bnei Yisrael would make the Mishkan, asuli mikdash v'shachanti bosocham, that I will have my divine presence in that Mishkan. So what is he adding with this new bracha? So Rav Schwab explains that some of these commentaries give an interpretation that v'shachanti b'socham is actually not talking about the Mishkan, it's talking about inside each and every individual's Jew's heart. So the promise about v'shachanti b'socham in that pasuk is not talking about the Mishkan. But now, Moshe Rabbeinu is giving them an additional blessing. Instead of just being v'shachanti b'socham in each individual's heart, Hashem will also bring His divine presence to the Mishkan itself, and that's what it's adding. So there's a story brought down in the Rav Schwab on Chumash, that Rav Schwab, when he was a youth, that he was young and just coming out of yeshiva, he was full of energy and he wanted to start his own yeshiva in Ichenhausen, and it would be connected to the Frankfurt yeshiva. He got all the permits necessary from the Gestapo, and he opened up the yeshiva for one day. On the second day that the yeshiva was open, the Hitler Youth, Yimach Shemam, were putting up posters and threatening against the Jews, saying there's a provocation in our midst. And the police chief, who was actually not a Nazi, he informed the rabbiner that he was about the threat that there would be a pogrom that night for anyone in the yeshiva. So Rav Schwab immediately went to the yeshiva, clapped on the beam on the base medrash, and he told all the boys that you have to pack now and leave, and you've got to be out of town before nightfall. Rav Schwab paid for every single of his Talmidim's travel expenses, and everyone was safe. No one was hurt. There was no, this program did not affect anyone in the yeshiva. Interestingly enough, Rav Schwab found out years later that this was actually a prediction in the will of Rabbi Yehuda HaChassid about 800 years beforehand, and this was 1934, so now it's almost 900 years ago. And it said that a man in the land of Schwaben, which is the area where this yeshiva Ichenhausen is located, would not be successful in educating young boys as yeshiva students. So this was 800 years earlier that a Rabbi Yehuda Chassid was able to make a prediction, and it became a reality and recognized reality regarding Rabbi Shimon Schwab, who should be a zechus for us as a Melitz Yosher, and he often is one of the sources for the short Vorts. And wishing you a wonderful week and a wonderful Shabbos. Thank you for listening.